Only a scene that New Jersey could provide as Big Brown emerges through the tunnel here at the grandstand. People applauding, but playing in the background as they usually do, native son Bruce Springsteen with Born to Run. And you would have thought the Triple Crown was on the line here today with the reaction from the Haskell crowd to Big Brown. The post parade for the Haskell brought to you by OCD Pellets. We start with the one, Magical Forest.
There is the 2-horse here, is Cool Cold Man. This is a horse that I think is, along with obviously with Coldplay, is going to vie for the lead. There's the 3, Alazo. This horse has won 2 of his first 4. His last 2 starts haven't been great. Desormeaux has ridden him in his last 3, and there is Big Brown. And I tell you what, for all the doubts we've had when they put the tack on this horse and he came through the tunnel, he really just he looked like a prize fighter walking in the ring. There is the 5-horse, Nistle's Crunch. Elvis Trujillo will be aboard this horse for the first time. He's won 3 of 10. The Coldplay, I'd have to say, is the horse, the 6th horse that looked maybe best on the track other than the big horse. Atoned for Todd Pletcher. Todd has won the last 2 runnings of this race, and he's 7 Atoned. He looks like a horse who maybe is improving, but he puts the blinkers on for the first time today. And I look back there at Big Brown, and the cheer he got coming onto the track was something that brings the tear to the eye.
Well, Rick, as the horses are approaching the gate and you saw him warming up out here, you have to be pleased with the way he's acting.
I'm very pleased. I've always been pleased with him, except for his last race.
And nothing today certainly doesn't show like there's anything amiss.
If it was, I'd be pointing him towards the Travers instead of this race. He's ready to run. Everything is ready for him today. I mean, I just can't see a reason why he shouldn't run his race.
Well, best of luck. Let's hope the Big Brown that we all love is back.
I hope so.
Good luck, Rick.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, you know, I mean, I've been standing with Rick now for the Derby and the Belmont, and now this, and I'll tell you, he did definitely. I was a little worried about him before the other 2 races because he was very nervous. This time, he's not as nervous. I mean, I know you can say, well, it's not the Derby, it's not the Preakness, but it is Big Brown, and that's
how
the most
much you want
important.
to bet he's not as nervous?
Well,
how much you want to bet?
Well, I'll tell you what. Then I know nothing to look at someone because I was afraid he was going to pass out at the Belmont.
And now with the announcement that the field has reached the starting gate, more applause and an unloosening of the shirt by Rick Dutrow, the trainer of Big Brown.
This is when the butterflies really start to fly, Todd. This is when
they start to fly.
I tell you what, this is when you're sitting there, all you got to do is just take a nice deep breath.
Well, how did you do that? How did you do that in a big race, Chris, with so much on the line? How did you calm your nerves?
Just thinking about strategy. Think about what plan you're going to try to execute when you're out there.
Sorry, sir, are you on the list?
Is trainer Rick Dutrow looking on, watching on our monitors, seeing what you see. That is Kent Desormeaux and Big Brown about to move forward. And now Rick starts to stalk our set a little bit, moves to a different position, a little bit closer to the monitor. The field is loading quickly here.
Come on, Big Brown.
He moves into line at 1-5, one of the shortest prize favorites in Haskell history. Will Big Brown be the horse that we expected before the Belmont, one of the greats of all time? Or will there be another shocking upset in his career? Larry Colmus with the call of the Haskell.
They're off in the Haskell, and Big Brown broke like a rocket. He goes right out to the front, and there goes Coldplay, and Joe Bravo sends Coldplay after Big Brown early, and Coldplay will take the lead, and Kent Desormeaux will yield that lead with Big Brown. He sits second early, and Atoned is right next to him as they move for the clubhouse turn, a length and a half off the lead. Then Magical Forest, followed by Nistle's Crunch. It's 2 lengths back, and Cool Coleman is second last early. The trailer is Alazo. The first quarter was 23 seconds flat, and it's Coldplay in front. Kent Desormeaux guides Big Brown outside of Coldplay as they head to the backstretch. He's in a perfect sitting second spot here, a length off the lead. Atoned goes up on the outside. Then Nistle's Crunch and Magical Forest. Cool Coleman is sitting about 5 lengths off of his stablemate, Coldplay, who continues to set the pace. And now he's clear a length and a half from Big Brown. Alazo is the trailer, and a 46 2/2 mile as they pass the half-mile pole. And Coldplay continues to lead the way with Big Brown sitting second as they move into the far turn. He's still going well in hand. And then Cool Coleman, who's up in third. It's 2 lengths back to Nestle's Crunch, who's fourth as they round the far turn. It's still Coldplay. And now Kent Desormeaux is asking Big Brown to go, but Coldplay is still there as they turn for home. Big Brown under a full out drive at the top of the stretch. Cool Coleman is third, and they're into the stretch. And Coldplay is trying to pull off the upset. Big Brown is bearing down on the outside. Coldplay in front. Big Brown down the center of the track, coming with every stride and coming to win the Haskell. Big Brown is back. He beats Coldplay, and then it was Cool Coleman. And fourth under the wire was Alazzo. The final time, 1 minute 48 and 1/5 seconds. It's Big Brown in the Haskell.
Rick Dutrow and IEAH can now celebrate once again. Big Brown is back in the winner's circle, this time in the Grade 1 Haskell.
Well, we all got a little nervous, I think, turning for home. And I would say, Chris, we still, I don't think he's quashed any of the doubters.
Joe's with Rick Dutrow.
Hey, Rick, congratulations. You have to be just delighted. And he actually made like 2 moves in this race.
Yeah, I'm very happy that he won the race. It's very pleasurable.
Well, you have to be satisfied, and congratulations to you all, and just delighted to have Big Brown back in action.
It sure is.
Well, we'll be heading to break and back here to Monmouth Park, where the Haskell goes to Big Brown Redemption Day. And a beautiful race here by Big Brown, coming from just off the pace to run down the pace setter in Coldplay.